Oh man, oh man, oh man. What's up, everybody? I know I look like a little couple different colors today, but who cares? I'm in the room. Hey, so in this video, this wife, look, this ex-wife, this killer ex-wife, just realized she going to jail for murder. She thought she got away with it. She thought she was scot free, but just like Scott's tape, it don't never last that long, man. Hit the like subscribe button.
During a 911 call, the operator heard multiple gunshots,
Yeah, she
so
out of here.
officers were dispatched to the area. When they arrived on scene, they found 45-year-old John Graycheck lying in his front yard. His girlfriend was applying pressure to a gunshot wound. John was immediately sent to the hospital, while his girlfriend explained what had happened. She claimed that two men forced their way into her home after knocking on the door. When John tried to protect her, he was shot, and the two men retreated. While she was giving her statement, a patrol officer pulled over a suspicious vehicle that was driving around the area. Inside the vehicle was a female and two men, and the two men matched the description given by John's girlfriend. All three were detained and brought back to the scene of the crime. The two men were positively identified as being the attackers: 30-year-old Gary Webb and 26-year-old Jacob Gibson. The female was also identified as 33-year-old Jamie Graycheck. Jamie was John's ex-wife, and the couple had recently been divorced. All three suspects were brought in for interrogation. Detectives begin with Gary to see what he has to say.
I just got out of prison in June.
I'm gonna be straight up with you on everything we tell you. I'm not here
I'll
to.
be straight up with you too, buddy, because this is a terrible situation to be in. I don't know if you've ever been in my situation, but buddy, yeah, I don't want to get in any trouble, sir.
Alright,
I really don't. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I shouldn't have been there.
the crime we're investigating is murder.
Holy,
That gentleman that was shot tonight didn't make it.
holy. That's terrible. That is terrible, sir. That is terrible. I really, really wish I was not there.
The detectives let Gary know that John died at the hospital, so this is now a murder investigation.
We got a person shot twice, didn't make it. Expired at the hospital.
That's terrible.
Alright?
That is terrible.
Now, we got some issues. This is an opportunity for you to be straight up. Tell us what went down at that house. Got a positive ID on you being there from the lady that answered the door.
Yeah, I was definitely there.
Okay.
My cousin Jake, he's like my cousin Jake. He came to get me and said that we went to his house for a little while, and he had that girl come pick us up to take us home. Well, she wanted to get some dope, I guess, from the guy that we went to his house. I don't know any of these people. I don't even know who that lady in there is. The only person I know here is Jake. So we go up there, and the lady opens the door, we go in. The next thing I know, they're in there fighting over a gun. I don't know if Jake has a gun or if he had the gun, but the gunshots start going off. And I grabbed Jake, and the dude, he's pretty much manhandling Jake. I don't know if they was arguing over what the hell it was going on. It was in the little hallway right there. I was standing right by the door. I didn't even move. I was trying to get him to come on. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just didn't know what was going on. I heard the gun going off, and it flipped me out. That's all I know, buddy. I'm serious. I did not have no intentions of any of this happening. That is terrible, dude. He was supposed to be getting dope. That's all I know.
So does Jake use?
I don't know if he had the gun or if the guy had the gun. Though. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Next thing I know, they're both wrestling with the gun, and it's going off everywhere in the damn house. And I was like, holy shit. His wife is screaming, running around us. I didn't intend on this to happen. I don't want anything to do with this.
Gary claims that he thought they were going to rob a drug dealer when everything went wrong. The police investigated John's history, and they spoke with his family. John never used drugs.
Yeah, they audio is a little bit low, ain't it? Hold on, yeah. Like, I'm turning it up. All right, let's see.
Drugs in his life.
I don't believe him, though.
Nor did he ever sell them. This meant that the three suspects were not there to steal drugs.
Who did Jake tell you whose house this was?
I was just trying to get home, sir. I've been trying to get home all night. He's been drinking, and I don't know what he's doing. I've been trying to get home all night, buddy.
Are you drug dependent? You using drugs?
Yes, sir.
What are you using?
Opiates.
Let me ask you this. What did you guys talk about after you got in the car and drove off?
I couldn't believe it. I told him to take me the f home now. Next thing I know, the cops were behind us. He said, oh, I got a warrant anyways. I'm going to jail. This is crazy, man. I can't believe that guy died. Do you think I'm going to get in trouble just for being there?
Could be.
We're figuring out right now.
we're trying to figure out.
Well, I'm being honest with you, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just
being
telling you
with
something too. You only get one shot at this.
Yeah, I'm being 100% honest with you right now. That's why I'm asking you. I don't want to be in trouble for this, something that I didn't even have any parts of, sir.
Well, you know.
I don't know this lady. I really don't know Jake. I've been gone for 3 years. I don't know what type of he's done.
Well, you know too that you're not supposed to be involved in criminal activity, are you?
No,
You're not supposed to be out buying dope, are you?
No, I was trying to get him to take me home. That's exactly what I was doing.
But you walked up to the house and we're gonna buy some dope.
He just had me walk up. He's like my little brother, sir. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I understand,
He's
I'm just telling you.
I know.
You were gonna partake in a transaction, no matter what part it was, you were there. You can't tell me you weren't involved with what went on tonight, because you were.
Yeah, I was there.
You put yourself there, you saw what went down, all I'm asking for is the truth.
I'm telling you the
And
truth.
I ain't
sir.
gonna ask a whole bunch of times,
I'm telling you the truth, sir.
okay?
There are 2 detectives in this room, and one of them has remained silent up until this point. He is a much more aggressive detective, and now it's his turn to talk to Gary.
You do know who lives in that house. She told you, people. She told you who lives there. You weren't there to buy heroin. That's crap. Okay? Everything you're saying so far is a lie. You do know the significance of that house and how she's tied into that house.
She didn't tell me anything about
Yeah.
those people.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Well, I don't know then. I guess I'm just.
Maybe I'll just surprise you then. This will shock you. They have kids together. They have a
Yeah, I
custody
know
battle
that
going
now.
on.
I heard the
No,
lady
but you knew
identified
that
me
before.
said that's her his
You knew that
ex-wife right
before.
there.
You knew that before.
No, I didn't know that, sir.
Yeah, you
I
did.
didn't know that, sir.
You guys.
I've
all-
never met that girl a day in my life.
It wasn't Jacob that was in there fighting with this guy. You went to the door.
Why would I go to the door? They don't even know
Because
me.
you did.
Huh?
You did. You've already been identified as the person who came to the door.
I was behind him going in the door.
No,
Are you serious, man?
serious.
I don't know the people. Why would they let me in their house?
Well, no, they answered the door and you
You
came
answered the
through with
door,
a
you had a
gun.
gun.
That's how it happened.
No, it didn't happen that way, sir.
Yeah, it did.
Well, you need to ask Jake, because I swear I didn't go in there first.
You really think Jake's gonna go in there and say, "Yep, I had the gun. I shot him." Really? Who had the gun?
They both had the gun.
No.
Yeah.
Who produced the gun?
I don't know, sir.
See, that's awful. That's awful convenient.
How tall are you?
You're taller than Jake.
How tall is Jake?
I don't know. He's shorter than I am.
Okay, we got 4 witnesses outside saying the taller guy went in the house. That's not Jake, that's you.
Okay. Well, you guys think you got it, then that's what.
Well, we don't think we got
There's
enough.
nothing I can do
We're looking
if
for the
you guys
truth.
are already going against me, because I'm trying to tell you the truth and you're not listening. I don't know that woman or any of these people.
Nobody said you did.
Don't say you do.
Did somebody in that car tell you what was gonna happen?
No, they didn't. And nobody intended on that to happen. That's for sure.
Well, what did
I
they
hope
intend to
not.
happen?
They thought they was getting some dope and we was going to leave, I guess.
So tell us about leaving that house.
I ran out the door. I grabbed Jake and said, "Come the f on," and pulled him off the dude. And she ran back to dude, and we took off out the door.
Before moving on to the next suspect,
Oh, no.
the detective makes it known that he doesn't believe John was shot during a struggle. He believes that the plan was to murder him, and he believes that all 3 suspects knew about this plan.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. First off, he broke. And so whenever they offer him any type of money, so it don't even matter. So whenever they offer him any type of money, they go for it. It don't matter what it is. First off, these wives and these custody battles, for some reason, these wives keep trying to hire people to kill the husband and the father. Sometimes they successful, sometimes they not. But do they not know that the police is going to investigate everything? You know how many females, they done just went through their phones and find every single plan, like knowing the man that they was finna do? Yeah, I know, right?
The way
I'm
that
scared.
this gentleman or individual received his wounds is not consistent with 2 people rolling around or 2 people fighting upright over a gun, okay? This guy was shot by somebody else. He didn't shoot himself, and it wasn't struggling
I
over a gun,
understand that.
okay? And like I said, there's 3 people that can tell us what happened. Was there a game plan before you went up there? Was there a game plan while you're walking up to the house?
There was
Did
no
you meet
plan
2
at all.
weeks
That's
ago and
all
talk
it is.
about it? I'm just telling you, here's the issue. We know this was no dope deal, period.
Okay, listen, this is the thing. He was going in there to get the guy's money. I didn't know that he was going to shoot the guy. I didn't know any of that. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you right off the bat. He was going in there to get the guy's money. I didn't know he was going to shoot the guy. I swear I didn't want this to happen. I didn't know anything like this was going to
I
happen.
understand that.
This
And I
is
can
really
appreciate
killing
that.
me, man. I'm
I can
telling you,
appreciate
this is
that.
really killing me because I'm about to lose my whole family, my life, and everything over this. I already know this.
Gary finally admits that Jamie told him and Jacob that her ex-husband usually had cash in his home. All 3 were addicts, and they were looking for a quick way to make money. The question remains, did Jamie send the 2 men into her ex-husband's home to rob him?
Yes.
Or did she have motives for wanting him killed?
Was it just
He's
that
got all
he's
kinds
got
of
a bunch?
money in the safe and all this kind of stuff. He keeps his guns in the safe. He ain't got.
He had a life insurance policy. Cause it was a custody battle, life insurance policy, or something that she could financially gain from that made her do this. And the fact that she thought addicts was gonna get the job done.
to worry about that.
Okay.
Some kind of shit like that. I didn't even want to go in there and tell you the truth. I did not want to go in the house.
So she gave up some information to Jake about who he was, that he would
I
have
guess
some
Jake
money.
already knew the guy.
I got you. That could be. But she, the driver, gave information that you heard to Jake about that this guy was supposed to have some money, that this guy would have his guns locked up in a safe, and it was basically this was supposed to be a robbery. Does that sound fair?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
By admitting that the plan was to rob John, Gary has just sealed his own fate. He can now be charged with murder because a death occurred during the commission of a felony.
Am I still going to be charged with murder if I didn't? If I'm not the one that killed the guy?
Well, you know, right now, the situation is we got to get to make sure, because we started out on a rocky foot here. I mean, I get that you didn't want to give your friend up. I understand that, and I can appreciate that. We're going to have to make sure that we can get to the point that we can tell the court and prosecutor's office and
Yes.
everything that what you're saying is the truth, okay? Any reason that your fingerprints or your touch DNA would be on that gun? Do you think she was helping set this up because she was pissed at him?
Probably.
You did the right thing. You can't not say what happened. That's a horrible situation to have to face. I get
This
it.
is terrible, man. This is really terrible. You don't understand how I feel right
No,
now.
I don't, because I
No, for real, like, why would you saying crackheads do this? I'm just being honest. He having withdrawals right now. That boy need a Coke stat. He need a Coke or some sugar, man, a sugar pack or something. Like, he already sweating. This why y'all need to watch our wives.
wasn't there. You're right.
I'm
You're
not-
absolutely
I'm
right.
scared to get
standing
married.
up on my head. I don't know how to even think about this.
Right.
What do you think he's gonna tell us?
I don't know what he's going to tell you. Tell you the truth.
Gary claimed that everything he said was the truth, and he had nothing more to add, so he would be booked into jail. The next suspect who would be interrogated was Jacob Gibson.
My died?
Yeah,
That's why it's very important that we talk to you.
it's
about
serious, son. You're here because we got a guy dead tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a guy up on Hillstone that was shot.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't make it.
How well do you know
Right,
Gary?
Not the best.
Do you think
Just
he
got out of
do you think
prison.
he would do the right thing for you?
Mm-hmm. Guarantee
What do you
wouldn't.
think he said that happened tonight?
I have no clue. I'd like to know.
Gary says that you guys were there, rode with Jamie in her car, that Cadillac. He says that Jamie and you come to his place and pick him up. You go back to your place. That at that point in time, there's a plan to commit a robbery.
No, I
The
ain't
plan to
finna.
commit the robbery is Jamie's, the guy who's now dead, that's Jamie's ex. They have kids together. They're in a custody battle. Jamie says that she knows that he has a lot of money, thousands of dollars. Okay? That's what he's saying. Go to the door. He says, you knock on the door, have the handgun, says it's a black 22 caliber revolver, go through the front door. The girl freaks out. He comes in right behind you. Old boy comes down the hallway. You get in a fight with the guy. He's fighting over the gun, 3 to 4 gunshots. Obviously, this guy gets shot. He's now deceased, and you guys run. Tell me what happened.
I was in the car. I never went into no house.
The victim's girlfriend, who witnessed the attack, claims that the taller of the two men is the one who shot her boyfriend. This means the police believe that Gary was the shooter and not Jacob, but they need to get Jacob to tell on his friend.
Well, I'm gonna let you know that I ain't nobody. I ain't no murderer. I've never shot nobody in my life. I've never hurt nobody in my life.
I can appreciate that. More happened tonight, and you know more about what happened than just, I rode up in a car and I don't know anything. That's not plausible. It doesn't happen that way. That's not possible.
So
Gary-
that guy's dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he's sitting in the
Yes.
coroner's office on a slab right now. He got shot once in the chest and once in the leg. Yes, he's dead. If you're going to obstruct and withhold information in a murder investigation, that's not good for you.
No, I'm not obstructing nothing, man.
Oh, you were there.
Oh, yeah, you are.
And you're not telling us the whole truth.
This is what happened.
Okay, I'm listening.
We were supposed to go in there
Mhm.
and whatever.
And what? Not
Gary
whatever.
was going to rob him. Gary had a gun. I knocked on the door. The lady answered the door.
Okay.
Okay, then we got in a scuffle. Gary took the gun and shot the dude.
Stop me if I'm wrong. I'm just going to repeat back what you just told. It was supposed to be hit a lick on the guy. You knocked on the door. Is that right?
No,
Okay. How did the decision come that you're going to knock on the door?
because he made me do
Okay. He made you do it. Did he threaten you?
it. Nah,
Okay. Just said, hey, go up there and knock on the door. Do you know them?
I never knew no one was going to die.
I understand.
No, I don't know them.
You don't know them? Never met them before? Okay. So you knock on the door. Who answers
I
the
know
door?
we're in the prison.
Who answers the door?
Oh, lady.
Okay. And what do you say? Do you say anything to her? Does she say anything to you?
No, Gary goes in there and whatever happened, happened.
So does Gary then kind of bypass you?
Yeah,
Okay. So Gary goes into the house?
yeah.
What do you do? When Gary goes inside the house, do you follow him in?
Yeah, but I went straight up.
What is said at that point? Is anything said?
The dude starts fighting with him.
The guy,
Yeah.
the bigger guy? Okay,
He
comes
starts
out, starts fighting with Gary.
And I run straight out the front door.
And you run out the front door.
'Cause
Okay.
when they start fighting, you haul them out.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you see him this night though with a gun prior to
No.
going over there?
Yeah, he had a gun.
Prior to going over there?
Yeah, I knew he had a gun.
And did you see it?
I seen him. I never killed nobody. You can ask that lady. I did not kill him.
And
I swear to
I'm
God,
not telling you I don't believe you, okay?
I couldn't imagine coming shooting somebody.
Jacob's story appears to line up with the evidence, at least for the most part. Before the detectives move on to Jamie, they have a couple more questions for Jacob. They need to get him to admit he was a part of the plan to rob the victim, so he too can be charged with murder.
Did she ever say that she was pissed off at this guy?
Not to kill him,
Oh, I understand that. But to maybe do a robbery, take his money?
probably.
Yeah. Was there an agreement, like with the three of you, if say this guy just complies and you guys walk out the front door, $6,000, what were you gonna do with it? Who gets what?
I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know. I'm going to jail for this.
Well, here's the deal.
This is
We gotta
crazy.
figure out and talk to everybody. So I'm not gonna lie to you and sit here and say tonight that we're not gonna lock you up.
I'm gonna get charged for being in a robbery with a murder, which I didn't rob nobody. They let us in the house.
I got you.
Nobody's saying that.
Here's what happens too. We don't decide who gets charged. We don't do the charging. We do the investigation.
So I'm gonna
okay?
sit in jail for arrest.
Hey, the crazy part is he ain't listening. He said they let us in. That meaning the wife let them in the house. Like she let them in. It wasn't no they knocked on the door randomly. Man, hey, the detective ain't
My
listening.
wife, wait until they want to give me a lie detector test, or until the lady tells you guys.
She told us already. She told us. How come you guys didn't cover your faces?
I don't know.
I mean, most of the time when we have these type of stuff happen, masks are
Ski
involved.
mask.
Ski mask, a hoodie that's like drawn real tight with a bandana or something. How come you guys didn't cover your faces up?
He had all black clothes on.
I mean, was there any as you guys are walking up to this place,
No,
was there
it wasn't.
any thought of, oh shit, we don't have a mask on?
I'm not a robber,
I can appreciate that. But
as you can tell.
Jacob was handcuffed and sent to county jail. At this point, the police believe that all three were addicts, and the goal was to get money, but they also know that Jamie hated her ex-husband because he was doing well in life, and she was a homeless addict. Now it's time to talk to her and see if she will admit the plan was to kill her ex.
Hold
Get
on.
ready to see the fakest reaction to finding out your ex-husband is dead.
okay,
Someone was
So she an addict, and she got mad because he didn't want to be an addict. I swear y'all can't make this up. I swear y'all, and yeah, one person that know everything that you do is your wife or your girlfriend. They know your whole routine inside and out, and they, man,
murdered.
that's correct.
Someone was murdered.
Yes. Okay. So I have to go through these five.
No,
go
they
through-
weren't.
Go through the sheet with you here, okay? And then I'll answer all your questions that I can, and we'll speak about what happened, okay?
no, they were.
Because a lot of bad things happened tonight that I
No,
don't.
they didn't. Please tell me that's not true. Please tell me that's not true.
Well, unfortunately, I can't tell you that. Yeah.
No, no. No.
Yeah, John's gone.
No, he can't be. No. No. No, I want to kill them. Why?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we need your help with.
No. No. He's not.
I ain't no crime expert, but this ain't hitting on nothing. This crime ain't hitting on nothing. Your legs ain't get you know your legs ain't gave out, your body ain't spazzing, you ain't out of breath, you ain't, man, you better
No.
huh.
No.
The detective notices that Jamie keeps
Yeah.
hiding her face because not a single tear is forming in her eyes.
No, please tell me that's not
I
true.
wish I could, but I can't.
No, oh my God. I love John.
So basically, where we're at right now is obviously we're trying to piece together everything that's occurred tonight. Okay?
I'm about to go to prison for life, Barnum. No, he can't be gone. No, please tell me no.
After letting Jamie fake cry for a few minutes, the detective asks her if she is ready to tell her side of the story.
Jamie, do you think you can help us piece together tonight what happened?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. I don't care.
Okay. I do have to let me read your rights to you.
Read me, remember.
I will.
I can't. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I know, and I'm sure you want to help us get to the bottom of this.
I do. No one.
You know, I need you to help us explain and understand what occurred tonight.
I didn't want to hurt him in any way.
I understand that.
I love him.
Okay. Well, tell me what happened then. What was the plan?
Well, Jake called me and he was drunk. And he said he was going to rob this drug dealer by his house.
Okay.
And he asked me if I'd come over there. Whatever. So I came over there. I didn't think there was any guns or weapons or anything involved.
Okay.
And then he was like, do you have any ideas of anybody else? And I was like, this isn't a good idea. It's not going well, whatever. He was like, well, what about your ex?
Right.
And I was like, I don't know. He's a big guy. He's going to fight you. I was like, I don't think it's a good idea. And, you know,
And there's been some tension going on between you and your ex, right?
yeah.
Is there a custody battle going on? or- Yeah.
But I still love it.
Oh, I understand.
Why I ain't gonna even, I'm finna say this as nicely as I don't care. If you are on drugs, you don't need your kids. I'm not gonna lie. If you're an addict, you don't need your kids. Please leave your kids alone. I don't care. If you're an addict, leave your kids alone. Cause these females really be thinking just because you killed him that you finna just automatically get custody. Is you dumb? No, you finna get looked at even harder. The market, man. Oh my, for an addict to kill somebody, during a custody dispute means that she is not a fit mother. Man, this making me mad.
Well, I just wanted him to
I
come home.
understand that. I understand that.
I just wanted my family back.
Yeah. When you come over to Jacob's house over at Claypool, and he's just there by himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see him with a firearm?
No, I didn't see any gun whatsoever.
Never saw anybody with a gun?
No, he had that knife and I put it next to my seat. I was like, no, we're not doing anything violent. You know, I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Okay.
That's what I told him.
Sure. Have you ever seen Jacob with a gun?
No, I've
Do
never
you know
seen.
him to own a gun?
No, I've never seen.
What about
him.
Gary?
I don't know Gary. I don't
Gary.
know him.
Okay. What happens then?
Well, then Jake's like, you got any ideas? And I was like, well, my ex-husband. I was like, well, no, he's a big guy. He's gonna fight you. You know, there's no way it's gonna happen. And you know, he was just like, come on, let's just go over there. And I was like, I don't think it's a good idea. So I don't know why I did. I don't know why I went over there.
Okay.
And then we get there, and they tell me to sit there and wait.
Another issue investigators have is not a single item was stolen from the home. If this was truly a robbery, why was nothing taken? Not even the wallet out of John's pants or his girlfriend's purse that was hanging by the entrance to the home.
So I'm about to go to prison, aren't I? Just be honest with me.
It's a bad situation. I'll be honest with you that it is a bad situation. But you also didn't you didn't want John to get hurt.
No.
I understand that.
No, I never wanted him.
Did you think that John would have money at the house? Is that what? Have you known him to have money? How much money do you think he would have?
I don't know. I thought he'd have a couple thousand.
A couple thousand. Have you known him to carry that before? Okay. As far as then, if this would have worked successfully, what were you guys going to do with the money?
I was gonna.
You're homeless. I understand that.
Yeah.
Were you guys going to split it?
We were gonna split it.
How were you guys going to split it?
I don't know. I guess they were.
Whoa. She homeless. How the hell? Hold on. How you having a custody battle with no custody, nowhere to have custody at? How that work? Hey, these questions better stop playing with me. You ain't even got no crib. I thought she at least had a house. You ain't got nothing. You're a homeless addict. Okay.
We're gonna split it 50-50, and then Jake was gonna give me his half of whatever he could get.
Okay.
And I didn't do it to hurt anybody. I'm just struggling.
Right.
You know, I'm homeless.
I understand.
And this is so wrong of me. I deserve whatever I get because I did not
It's a
really.
bad situation.
It is. I never wanted it to get hurt. I never thought anybody was gonna get hurt. It was so stupid of me.
So help me with this then, because they don't know where he lives.
I took him over
Right, you
there.
drive over there.
It's all my fault.
Well, I wouldn't say that's completely true, but
Yeah, they both got out and
Okay.
went up to the door, and then all of a sudden I see them running back. And I was like, what happened? And they were like, it didn't go good. It didn't go good at all. They were like, get out of here.
once they're back in the car, who sits where in the car?
Jake sits up front and his buddy sits in the back.
Okay. Did you tell them that John has guns?
I said he might have
He might.
guns, so that's why I told him it was a bad idea. I was like, he might have guns, and he's a big guy.
Okay.
I said, he's gonna fight you.
Right.
And they were just real adamant about, well, come on, let's just do it. We're not gonna hurt anybody,
Right.
you know.
Did even if you didn't see a gun, did either of them act as if or talk about or give you the impression that they may have had a gun?
No,
No.
I had no idea. All I saw was that big knife, which was in my car, and I took that. I said, no, there's no violence gonna be involved.
Right.
Just will you answer me?
Yeah.
Am I going to jail?
Oh yeah, you're going to jail tonight.
Of course.
And we can't avoid that. There's no way. Okay.
That's on board.
This is what we do as our role in this whole thing. We gather as much information and fact as we can, okay, and try to obtain as much cooperation as we can, like you're doing right now.
But
Okay?
everybody will be charged. won't they?
Well, that's not up to us. We're the investigators. We gather the facts and take the information to the prosecutor's office. The prosecutor's office then
Yeah, she an
decides
addict.
what charges we're gonna be looking at with everybody that's involved and how their involvement worked, okay?
There's no way I can.
To see him? No, you don't wanna see him not right now.
I don't
No,
care.
not right now.
I don't care.
I know,
I just want to see him one last
He don't want to see you.
yeah.
time. Do I have to write a statement?
No, absolutely not. It's not, I cannot force you to write a statement. No. It's up to you. If you want to tell somebody in writing what happened, that's your choice. If you don't want to, it's your choice too. Okay?
I would rather not.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, I got
I mean, you were very honest and open with us so far, it seems to be, so,
I was.
I mean, I can't force you to write a statement, same as we can't force you to talk to us, but we're
Right.
glad that you did at
I
least.
did talk to you.
Yeah.
But I want an attorney before I write a statement.
I understand that. That's fair enough, okay?
I mean, I understand you're probably video recording it and have that, but
Yeah.
I want to talk to a little.
I understand.
But I did want to get the truth out because I didn't.
I know. I believe you too.
Just a week prior to his death, John had finally gained custody of his children. Investigators believe that Jamie knew the two men were armed, and this was her way of getting vengeance against her ex-husband. In the end, all three would accept plea deals. Gary received 18 to life, Jacob received 15 to life, and Jamie was sentenced to 21 years in prison. What are your thoughts on this case? Did Jamie...
Man, look, man. Nah, I got something to say about her. Look, I got something to say. First off, how are you homeless trying to get custody? How? Not broke. Hold on, y'all. She ain't broke and need to get a little bit. She is 100% homeless and trying to fight to get custody for her kids. Why? For what reason? And you're an addict too. It ain't like you, oh my God, they ain't just the worst home ever. No, I bet you for a fact he treated them kids better than you, had them cleaner than what you did. Look at the people you was around. Them was your friends. A bunch of addicts, right? You just got a bunch of addicts to come do a bunch of addict things, right? Straight crackheads. All right. I'm not finna look at her in jail looking slow. Am I going to jail tonight? Nah, you going to Disneyland. What? Nah, you're not going to jail. You going to Disneyland. You overheard. You knew they had guns. I told them not to get the knife. Nah, you knew what they had on them. You knew everything. You was mad. She was gonna sit right here and try to wait for him to die, try to get custody of the kids, go get all the money, split the money up, get a little small apartment so her and her kids can live in. Like that was her thought process of everything. If the police didn't do their job, that's what she would have been on. Oh, I'm finna go do this and then been right back in the same habits, having the same people come over every day, all addicts, just getting high, not trying to change your life ever. 21 years wasn't enough for me. I don't know. Y'all think 21 years was enough? I'll tell everybody, y'all better watch them wives. It's something off. It's just something about them. I keep telling y'all. It's something about them. Y'all gon' hey, hit that like and subscribe button though, man. Yeah, she made me mad though. Like, how you mad cause you broke? You broke. He doing good in life. Now you mad. I'm parched. You got me thirsty. I don't even think I got my juice. I don't even think I got my juice in here, man. I'm finna actually have to go grab it before we start the next video. But yeah, y'all, hey, watch out. Y'all see them, hey, them custody battles is more dangerous for men than women. I didn't understand that, like, why, like, it is though, like, the men are the ones who straight get targeted the most when these custody battles come up. I don't know why. I don't know. But when I start looking at it, it's like a 10 to 6. It's like a 10 to 6. If I get 20 videos, right, on average, 10 of them be women, 6 of them be men, and 4 of them be probably either or. So, you know. But yeah, man, hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah. She going to jail. And when she get out of jail, her kids gonna be grown and not like her. They're gonna be like the judge. I ain't gonna lie, the judge and all them, they do certain things on purpose, and I'm starting to realize that. But for some people, y'all need to just go. Like he gave her 21. Why? He gonna give her enough time to get out of jail, see her kids do good, and her health gonna fail. I can just see it already. And he gonna give her just enough time so she see her kids, get dissed by her kids, and not ever live a good life, because your kids ain't gonna forgive you. No matter what you did 21 years later, your kids are not gonna forgive you. You are gonna be feeling different, but they won't. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm finna go grab my stuff. So look, y'all. In this video, I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't plot to kill your husband. Who ever thought that a wife wanted to kill her husband? For what reason?
Well, I think she wants to try to kill me, honestly. Removed all weapons and everything from the house for my protection.
Stop! Wait, stop! Oh, wait, stop! What? Ah, get away from me! I'll fucking put your face
Don't
up.
touch the car. Mindy, stop. Stay back there, stop.
Why you
You sure she not on something, sir? And yeah, get that raccoon away from you. Doing all them dangerous activities, all of them.
Stop. Go back there like I just said.
Why are you yelling at me?
Go back there now.
I'll step back, but I ain't going in.
What's the problem today?
That motherfucker wouldn't take me to the damn store before he went to work. I've been asking this bitch forever to take me to the store, that's it. Then he told me I couldn't get to the told him I didn't fucking need him to tell me. The store can tell my sorry.
She's flipping out again today. So I'm trying to leave. She wants me to take her to Walgreens to get a glucose monitor. I said, you have to have a prescription for that. Turn this way so she can't hear me. I'm sorry. She climbed up on top of the car again, beat the car. So that's the hood. She just did all this just now. The hood, kicked the side of it, up on the roof, dents all over the back of it. Trunk, she's beating it with her phone. Yeah. I've got video of her on top of it. She wouldn't let me leave. I want to go to work. Yeah. Hanging on top of it, said, take me to Walgreens. Refuses to get off unless I take her to Walgreens. Threw her cereal on the car.
Did she make any comments about self-harm or anything like that?
No, she said she wanted to kill me.
Did you guys get into any kind of physical altercation today?
As long as he don't step to me, it's cool.
Do what?
I hit the car. As long as he doesn't step to me, it's fine. When he comes at me, then he comes at me. I don't want that phone in my face recording me. He's been showing my kids different recordings. And I know that because then when I see them, they're doing the shit I've been doing. Making the faces I was making. I'm not a complete dumbass. Sorry, I want to curse and use. I'm not a complete dumb person, okay? I got mental issues, but it's because my brain, I just can't put. And then the phone works, and then it doesn't work, and then I can't get no one to call me back.
What'd she say? I'm going to have your head on a platter. So what I'm doing right now, if I can leave, I'm going to file a protective order. Yeah. And
because you have one for the kids.
I've got one for the kids. I'm adding myself. Here it is.
My life, our children. I'm gonna have your head on a platter.
Were you in fear for your safety at that time?
Well, when she was on the car and pulling,
Okay, so you weren't in fear for your safety reference?
Not at
Her
that point
saying
because I was in the garage and she was standing out here.
Okay.
So, I have a retreat.
So,
But it's at night, I'm afraid for my life.
Yeah.
I spend the whole time in the basement. So that's at this point, that's why I'm going to add myself to the protective order.
Okay. So, did it get physical today?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah, it kind of did, because then he comes at me, and I'm gonna f his face up if he comes at me.
It kind of did. Can you explain?
Because I hit the car, and then he came at me, and then I tried to get the phone out of my face because I can't have someone badgering me, trying to record me all the damn time. He's already done that. This is all he does is watch that. A wife can't have a relationship when you just watch the damn.
Do you know why? Do you know why he was recording you or anything?
Yeah, because I'm acting up. I know why he's recording me.
Did you
I
rip out
got
a-
on top of the car. I want to go to the store, sir. That's it.
Did you rip out a camera or something? Is that
Yes,
what that
he
is?
keeps putting his stuff up there. He keeps wanting places to record me, and I'm tired of that. I'm gonna take it down every time. I don't need no damn camera in my. I don't need nothing. I'm gonna take the locks off the door. I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him, and I don't like him. He's coming
What is
at me.
taking the locks off the door going to do?
Weird him out. Maybe he won't come back to this home. I invite everybody in my home.
That way I can stay here.
So you were in the car and she was beating the car, you said?
No, I wanted to get in the car. She was on the car, beating the car.
Where were you at in relation to that?
Just behind the car, and then I also went inside. So I went inside to try to de-escalate it, hoping that
What was
she
she hitting the car with?
her cell phone.
Okay.
So she's beating the car with her cell phone.
Okay. Did she make any other threats towards you or anything like that?
Yeah, she's very smart about stopping where to draw that line.
Was there anything physical today?
No.
Nothing physical. She just hit your phone. She didn't try to hit you, right?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He said he had to sleep in the basement. She would got popped. Nope. As soon as she get doing all that, and I know who you is in the middle of the night, because I know for a fact he's sleeping in the basement because she probably attack him and do weird stuff while he sleep. Oh, I'll be paranoid. She don't play with me. I'm already paranoid. There's something down her. You ain't finna jump out the dark on me.
She didn't try to hit me, other than when you saw that first video, when she came at me.
She just hit your phone in that, though, right?
Well, she hit my hand and the phone, knocked it out.
Okay.
When I got home from the hospital, he put his hands in here on me to get me. Then he walked away and said, I'm calling the cops to get a protection order on you. I said, mother, you just put your hands in here on me. You damn dumbass.
So, can you describe what happened today?
Yeah.
You said he had the phone in your face recording you. Why was he doing that?
Because I'm acting up, because I want to go to the store. My community doesn't want to hear me gripe anymore.
Okay.
They just need a man, if he's going to come back and forth in the home.
So where were you guys at when
Out
he was
here.
recording you?
Out here.
Where at out here?
I don't know. I try to bring it all out here so everybody can see. My
Okay.
questions, anything I ask him, I try to open my door. I want to open my door so people can hear how many times I have to ask him and how much I have to beg and how long I have to wait.
Okay, so when he was recording you, what exactly were you doing?
I don't know, yelling at him, get that phone out of my face,
And then what did you do?
smacked it out.
Did you?
I don't want to come at him. I don't want to hurt
Did
him.
you
but
hit him?
No. If he comes at me, I'm going to smack you out of the way.
Did he hit you?
Not that I remember, no.
14, 9 hour 24 checkup.
We've separated real quick, so it was cool. Like, he can't do anything. If I want to hit this motherfucking car in my driveway, and he won't give me a damn key to,
Did he make any threats to you?
not that I remember or know of. Except
Did you make any threats to him?
No. I'll hit you if you don't get out of my way or get away from me. Yeah. He's been living in a basement for 6 months. You see it, right?
What does it have to do with this?
He comes in and out. He's living in the basement. This is not good. I want a protection order to keep him out of my home, sir.
Hang tight for a second, ma'am. What were her words again?
That she's going to have my head on a platter or something along those lines.
What did you interpret that as?
Well, I think she wants to try to kill me, honestly.
Okay.
Like I said, I've removed all weapons and everything from the house for my protection. Because it's...
Did you perceive that as a threat to physical harm?
It sounded like a threat to me. So, yeah.
Are you concerned that maybe not at that time that she was going to do it at the second, but do you think by her making that threat that it's something that she could potentially act
I think it's
on?
something that she could do in the future. As many times as she said it,
If given the opportunity.
given the opportunity, I think she would.
I'm going to go to Texas and check on my daughter. He wouldn't let me. He wouldn't even take me for a ride. He doesn't even take me for a ride. I can't even get out of the house. It's opposite anything. I want a lawyer. I want to sue him for mental, physical, and emotional abuse. I want to file a report.
Just calm down, please.
I got an ex that came in and got my kids, and then everything just went whatever, haywire, which is fine. But he wouldn't let me have any communication. He tells me my kids don't want nothing to do with me. He's ran his mouth to my kids while I'm a surviving woman after surgery. He didn't help bring me up. He didn't even hardly bring me food in the room when I was on my deathbed. This man right here is disgusting. I don't even want him in my house. Yes,
Go ahead and
sir.
turn around and put your hands in the car for me, okay?
No, why?
Put
I
the
want
hands
you
on the
to
car.
tell me why.
You're under arrest for domestic violence. Turn around.
For what now?
Turn around.
Ah!
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Ow! You're hurting me. Don't hurt me, please. Don't fucking hurt me. Bitch. Please, I don't want to bite you. Oh, motherfucker, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I knew you were gonna take me. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, sir.
You bite, if man, she bite you, she better get life without parole. Cause if a zombie on The Walking Dead bites you, you gotta cut your whole arm off. And they look alike. Shit.
Ow!
Look the same to me.
Relax.
No, I'm not. Liar.
Now you're getting more charges.
No, I'm not. I know. Once in a
Resisting
while,
arrest.
God bless you, sir. I love you.
Stand up.
Am I hurting?
Spit the grass out.
Why? I don't want to. I don't want to put the grass out. I don't want to put the grass out.
Do you have anything on you?
No. I don't want to put the grass out.
Spit the grass out.
No, I don't want to put the grass out. I hate that man.
Spit the grass out.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
You hurt my elbow.
We don't need it in the car.
I don't want to be there with you.
Spit the grass out.
No.
Spit the grass out.
Take it out.
Spit the grass out, Mindy.
Take it out.
Spit the
Grass
grass out.
out is
Take it
crazy.
out. I won't bite you.
Thanks. You want to get more
Sounds like a good
charges?
promise.
No, I don't.
Spit the grass out. Let's go.
I hate my husband. Please
I know they feel like they talk to a
help
K9
me.
unit.
Come on, let's go. Spit it out.
No, I hate my husband. Help me.
Spit the grass out.
Help me.
Does that taste good?
Help me. Help me.
Why did you eat grass?
Because my husband's fucking with me.
Are you going to spit it out or do you want to leave it in your mouth?
I want to leave it.
Hey, she yelling like cats do when you give them a bath. You ever gave a cat a bath? To give a cat or any dog, any stray animal a bath, you trying to save their life, they be screaming just like that. Like, I'm trying to help you. You give a baby a bath, they scream like that.
Take it out.
That's it.
I don't have anything anyway.
After her arrest, her sister arrives at the scene and immediately begins making startling accusations.
I'm sorry, you
He
guys.
doesn't want us on his property, and they took Mindy to jail for domestic violence.
Of course, she played right into his hands because she's an addict. He's got her on opioids and had her on opioids, and we didn't even know about it he didn't even tell us until like a year and a half ago. He hid her addiction so he could control her because she wants a divorce from him, and he was not going to let her go. And I'll tell you something else too. I know he's got an insurance policy on her too. He's waiting for her to die. She's probably weighs 85 pounds, and I just had her at Claremont County, Greater Cincinnati Behavior Center just the other day, and I think she weighed 85 pounds with her clothes on. He's waiting for her to die. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I can tell you he's sought a lot of help, and we've tried to help as much as we can. We've
You know
brought
what?
resources to her. We've offered to take her to resources, and she has not been cooperative.
No, she hasn't.
I've been here myself. This is probably the 4th time. So our office has probably been here 20 times.
Oh, more
So-
than that. Probably just in February, you've been here 20 times.
Yeah.
47, I believe, is my email I got from your department.
So, I mean, she's got to be willing to a certain extent to help herself unless there's a court order that
There is
forces
court
her.
order. There is
forces
court
her
order.
to help.
That's
herself.
why I took her down to behavioral health to get her evaluation that he was supposed to do 5 weeks ago. But see, he's dragging his tail, doing anything. Right now, he's currently under educational neglect because my 7-year-old granddaughter is supposed to be in school. Both of those kids are with me right now. They've been with me for almost a month now because I told him, I said, you either do something or I'm going to take them away from you. And that's the only reason I have them. He went to court. But when they went to court, he never summoned any of us to be there because he don't want none of us telling the court what he's doing. And I'll tell you something else, too. He don't want us on his property because he's got a little black box in the woods that he keeps on a leash and he pulls it out at night all the freaking time because he's drugging her with something. Both of his parents are nurses, psychiatric nurses. He's not a stupid man. He's been in the Air Force. He knows what he's doing. He's manipulating the system so that he can destroy her. That's what he's doing. And you better wrap your head around it because what I'm telling you is the honest God truth.
I can tell you if he's trying to manipulate the system, he's taking a long way around because he could have.
Because he's
well,
a
let me
presenter.
finish.
He's a presenter.
Well,
He's
let me finish.
presenting
He could have easily got a protection order and her out of the house a long time ago.
Oh yeah, he could.
And he did not do that. And
Right.
he expressed to us multiple times that he didn't want to have to put her in jail, that he wants her to get help. I can tell you that he's tried with us and with her and with, mental health.
You know what? For the sake of disagreeing with everybody, you know what? I'm confused now. Because think about it. He could have been left. Obviously, he the breadwinner. Obviously, he's the moneymaker, right? I don't think y'all understand. He could have been left. He's driving to work. He is leaving and going to work and then coming back here free willingly with money. He already has money. I know he got enough money to the point where he don't have to stay there. He can go live in a motel. He can live here. He can get a small apartment whenever he feel like it. For a fact. So something off. And if she got the kids, oh no, I ain't gonna say her everything she said not correct. Cause old girl don't want to help herself, but about 5 to 10% of it might be
Mental crisis to come out. We've tried a lot of things to try to get her help, and she absolutely refuses to go to the hospital every time unless we have something to force her.
I believe our
We can't
family
make her go. We've offered Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health. I mean, she's talked to Mobile Crisis multiple times. There's only so much we can do.
How long are you keeping her
What do you mean?
for right now?
So she'll have a bond hearing tomorrow morning. Should be tomorrow morning. I doubt she'll have one today.
Can I go there?
To the bond hearing? Yeah, it's open to the public. So,
Well, let me see if I have a copy of it. Right here, somewhere here.
currently staying with maternal grandparents.
Yes, that's us.
Okay. Well, that's not part of the order that they have to stay with you. And at this point, he wants the kids back.
Nothing can be changed on that.
Until a judge, this is a judge's
approves.
ruling.
But that's not what the order is. That's notes and evidence towards the case.
Right.
And it establishes him as the legal custodian.
Right, I understand that.
And guardian.
But we had an agreement. I was taking care of the kids and he was taking care of her. But when I found
now
out
she's
he
in
was
jail and
But when I found, listen to me. When I found out that she was abusing her, all bets were off the table right then and there. And that happened about 3 days ago.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Video
about
that I have of him putting his hands on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I'm finna go back. Cause look, I'm watching the video, but I don't remember the husband really saying nothing about the grandma or where the kids was. He didn't really say too much about where the kids was. He was just talking about her in that moment. He just said, I got a protection order. The kids, I got something for the kids on her and all this. That's all he was saying. So if he got a protection order on the mother, right? Look, use your brain real quick. If he got a protection order on the mother, the kid's mother, and he got the kid's protection order from their mother or whatever, blah, blah. And he sent them to the grandma or letting the grandma be with them, and he not making a big deal about it. Yeah, all right.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking
Video
about
that I have of him putting his hands on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have that?
Yes.
So I'm just telling you right there. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, and I apologize for interrupting you, but this is just way too much. Way too much.
That's the one.
I don't want these children to be with someone that's violent. He's violent.
Well, we don't have any evidence of him being violent or of him having mental health issues or him having drug issues. But I don't know if you've seen the house. There's a lot of evidence of her
Yeah, he
having
doesn't have drug. He just has
There with her.
issues and all that stuff. That's his drug of choice. Every night. But I'm glad you big men showed up here today. I appreciate that.
I mean, like I said, we've begged and pleaded her to try to get help. You know,
She hides her addiction, and he hid it too. He hid it from her whole entire family until he couldn't hide it anymore.
well, one thing I'll say about this is,
And she told me about it, and she said, "He's going to hurt me if I tell you, but I'm going to tell you, Mom. I've been on opioids." He didn't. He never wanted me to find out. That's a man that really wants to protect his wife and make her get well. I begged him to put her in a treatment program. Begged. He wouldn't do it.
well, she has to be voluntarily, you know, in
He
it.
can do it through the court system. He did this through the court system.
Right,
He
that's-
could have done that through the court system. I
So-
already called them. He could have taken guardianship and put her in
Yeah.
treatment, and he didn't want to. He's letting her deteriorate. Can't you look at her and see that?
Oh, I mean, like I said, we're limited on what we can do to force her to get help. She's been offered, I don't know how many times, tons of times.
I know.
And if she's an adult and she's not willing to get help, then
As soon as he
Something's gonna
as soon
end
as
up
he did that,
happening.
he took her phone so she couldn't call 911. That's what he does. You don't understand. He manipulates the whole entire situation.
Y'all pussy now.
He has syringes, because he says that's her grandpa's, his dad's syringes delivered to his home. So because the company won't deliver them to Indiana where his dad lives. That's a bunch of crap.
There's
But if there's
something-
syringes being delivered here and he's hiding something in the woods, I don't know what if he's drugging her. I have no idea what's going on here because there would be no reason
I
for
want her.
syringes
I want
to
her
be
blood
in
taken.
Yeah, I would like to have her. To
so
see.
what do you think he would be drugging her with?
I don't know.
Because all of a sudden she started ending up with sores all down her face, and she doesn't go anywhere. He goes to work or goes to the store or anywhere. She is held here, but she can't. She doesn't have transportation to go anywhere.
So you think?
Hey man, hold on, y'all, hold on. That's why I keep saying something off. I don't trust nobody in this world. I don't trust the husband. I don't trust the wife. I'm off. But didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that she stay in the house all day? I don't think y'all understand this. So look, if you in the house all day, how are you getting your drugs? How you getting this? How you getting that? She not calling no plug. She not doing that. She ain't got no plug number. She not leaving the house. She not going nowhere. That's why females that don't go nowhere and they be stuck. That's why she crashing out about going to Walgreens. That's freedom for her. Man, you better stop playing. I'm watching this. It's something off.
But she can't. She doesn't have transportation to go anywhere.
So you think he's injecting her without her knowing?
Yep.
Yes,
How would he do
absolutely.
that?
Because he's putting her to sleep at night.
What makes you rule out the factor that she's voluntarily using
Doing
it
it herself?
Yeah.
No way. There's no way. I'm going to tell you what she does because I've seen her do it. She takes a half of her oxycodone, not the whole entire thing, and she
takes the
takes
whole
a
thing.
half of an ibuprofen with that for her pain because she had 2 operations on her spine, and that's
the whole
all.
thing.
I have to go because we have calls pending.
I know.
But I can tell you this: you have to give him the kids back
When?
immediately. So he wants the kids.
I would
So
have
he's
judged
gonna-
to
I'm
tell
not
her
even
that.
speaking to
This is
him.
on court
It's not.
papers.
It doesn't take a judge. Okay. These are the orders that we act upon, and it says that he is the legal parent and guardian of the children. So if you don't give the kids over, then it's interference with custody.
Right.
I just want
Okay,
you
and
to
then
be
what?
aware of that.
Then what happens?
Then you go to jail.
I don't go to jail. I
Yeah.
got to go to court.
Yeah, you go to jail for interference with custody. You'll be
Don't take
arrested.
his side.
Having an insurance policy on your spouse, especially if you have kids, is really
Wait.
pretty normal. And also,
My bad, man. My bad. I got to see these charges.
Rest. She is innocent until proven guilty.
No, she died. Hey, she was not innocent. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Out of all the people that I've
She
seen,
was charged with
on here-
domestic violence and resistance.
Yeah, out of all the people I seen on here, she was nowhere near. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I need a part 2. I need them to see this through. What's that black box in the woods? Cause nothing, look, this didn't add up. Y'all didn't look at what I looked at. They sat right here and try to say this. You try to tell me that this man, the one who go to work every day, the one who making all the money, talking about I'm just scared and I'm sitting in the basement. At first I'm like, oh. But then I'm like, hold on. Why is you sitting in the basement all day, every day? You make all the money, you can leave whenever you want. He don't have to go back. He never had to go back. He talking about why they do it like that. I ain't gonna lie, they is bogus for this picture. They bogus for this picture. But look, just think about it though. He didn't have to go back to the house. For a fact, look at him, man, check his bank account. Somebody go do a network check on him. I bet you he got enough money to the point where he could have bought a whole new house. I knew everything. The way he didn't react when the car got hit, he don't care about that car. He can buy that car 30 times over and over and over. He doesn't care. He can buy that car every month and not care. I can look at him. Look at the way he move. No. It was something off about that. Then the fact that he stayed in the basement. She said he had an addiction. And I'm like, if I done watched a lot of videos, Rhea, and a lot of people with addictions that he got is in the same place and they do the same thing with wives in the house. And I'll be like, oh, like it's adding up, you know, it's adding up. So I'm like, man, the police need to look into that. She don't go nowhere. She sit in the house all day. She probably scared to go anywhere without him. She probably got real bad anxiety to the point where she don't go nowhere without him. She ain't just trip out about going there. And then him, I ain't gonna lie. As a male, I can tell when another male is gaslighting and trying to act like they the better person. Cause like we know males, we know what we be doing. Don't do that. Don't be gaslighting people. Like, you know, we be doing that. We do. Don't do that. That's why when he was talking, I'm looking like, hold on. Let me just listen, because I'm starting not to believe a lot of stuff you say. So the kids is with the grandma. The kids is with the... It all makes sense. If he had the addiction... If he had the addiction that she said, right? Look. If he had the addiction that she said and he sent the kids to the grandma, it makes perfect sense. Because with his addiction, kids were being away. Bruh, fake is so hard. Fake is so hard. The kids were being away. Like, our real life look at some of these videos and just be trying to break them down. Like, if he had that addiction, if you go back, she said he had that little P addiction, watching them videos all day. If he wanted to sit right here and watch his nasty videos all day and he had kids in the house, he can't do that. But then he like, oh yeah, I've been in the basement. Yeah, so you can enjoy yourself. You ain't got to worry about it. You can hear it coming. You can hear when somebody coming down the stairs. You can hear when she coming there, so you can hurry up and get yourself, you know. Nah. But look, man, I need them to go see what's in that black box in the woods, because for a fact, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If the police officers investigated and they found the black box them ladies was talking about, and it's actually there by some luck of miracle, some end of the rainbow gold, it was actually there, man, I gotta see this one through. I gotta see this one through, because it ain't no way that, hey, I don't think y'all understand, that ain't just that's not regular drugs. Whatever she was on, that wasn't what she was prescribed. That wasn't no Percocet, no Benadryl, no whatever. Ibuprofen. That wasn't that. That was something different. That was, man, Hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all let me know what that was. Man. It's so many different, man. I ain't even finna get into it. Hey, you wanna know what's crazy about this video? I guess the husband put up a secret camera. Yeah, he caught his wife cheating. Man, hit that like and subscribe button.
On October 28, 2015, police responded to a 911 call. The caller claimed that they had just walked by their neighbor's home and they saw their neighbor's body lying on his porch. It appeared that the victim, 38-year-old Jonathan Sherrill, had been shot and killed by a shotgun at close range. The police found a used shotgun shell nearby on the victim's lawn, but that was all the evidence they were able to find until they spoke with his neighbors. One neighbor told the police that they had seen Jonathan and an unknown female outside. The female was attempting to kiss Jonathan, but he denied her advances and told her to leave. Another neighbor had cameras outside of their home that showed a vehicle pulling into Jonathan's driveway. After a few moments, Jonathan, his dog, and the unknown female are seen on camera. After about 30 minutes, the female leaves, but the same vehicle returns an hour later, which was when the shooting took place.
Nah, Jonathan got them hoes, and I mean, I ain't even mean to say that. Jonathan got them females, and I think that was a female that did that.
The vehicle then drives by again,
Or
about 5
dude.
minutes later, and the camera is able to pick up a blonde female as the driver. After looking into Jonathan's life and the people he knew, the police found out that the female driver was 34-year-old Colette Collins.
It's coldish, so sorry about that. I'm not sure what they told you when they went out and caught you just now.
I can assume what it's about. I wanted to stop by because I hadn't seen him since he had his DUI. And I was like, I'm just going to go check up on him. I know he's been suffering from depression and the restaurant closing and everything. And so I went over there to check up on him, and he was doing good. He had a peel mask on, and he was in his robe. I guess I called him
Like
at an
a facial?
off time. A facial. He had a facial on, and we just sat outside and talked. We just talked.
Did he know you were coming by?
No, he didn't know. He didn't
You
know.
decided to surprise him.
I was on the way home, and I was like, I'm passing his house. I'm just gonna stop by, because I don't think we've ever really communicated over the phone. It's just like I'll see him or he'll.
She that nice girlfriend, but really stand like she creepy. She the scary one. She the one that gonna be at your house at 3 a.m. I'm not going to sleep. I gotta see. She gotta physically see your car, see your window, see your light off and all that. See, man.
By my house and we'll hang out or whatever, whatnot.
Jonathan owned a bar that Colette and her husband, 38-year-old Sam Collins, would go to often. Jonathan and Sam had become very good friends, but because Colette had a history of cheating on her husband, Sam stopped spending as much time with Jonathan.
We really didn't have that close of a relationship. He was just someone that I could talk to.
What about he and your husband? How was their relationship?
They had a good relationship. Yeah, I mean, at first they were better friends than he and I were, and then I don't know if my husband just started to get jealous of him and I, like hanging out.
You mentioned the whole Facebook thing led to jealousy.
Yeah, that was way before any of this, but yeah, he you know, he gets jealous, but so I was like, okay, and that's what he doesn't know. I went over there that night. So I had the house. I'm like, what is it? Because I don't want him to get upset with me for going over there, you know. And
do you and John have an intimate relationship?
No.
Have you ever?
No. I didn't hear about what happened until last night, whenever I got home from work. And I was just like,
how'd you find out?
What? The WTOC app I have on my phone. And I did have a vodka drink, before I left work. Not gonna lie. And, you know, so I had some emotions running and I wanted to see him. And so I stopped there before I went home, because if I would have gone home, I wouldn't have been able to go out again. And so, you know, we were just, I guess, talking, and then I couldn't tell you how long it really was. I don't remember.
Right.
I really don't remember. And then I left, and I went and got 2 bottles of Pinot Noir and Parker's.
Only place open.
From Parker's. And I know this is a bad call in judgment, but I did open that wine. My husband hasn't had a drink in over a year, as of September 1st, and he doesn't like, for me, that, you know, I don't want to bring it around him. So I kind of rode around and drank on that bottle of wine, and I took the other bottle home with me and, like, gave it to my mom, because she drinks red wine.
Yeah.
Oh, I brought you a bottle of wine home.
Yeah.
And
where did you ride around to?
A little bit of, you know, just kind of staying close to home, but 46 and the farm area and back through his neighborhood. Like, I think I went back through there maybe one time, and I had another friend that kind of went by her house to see if she was still living there. And
so when you get there, you leave. Which way did you leave? Which way did you come in? Did you come in by the pool, or did you come in?
I think I did come in by the pool and turned in. Now I can't remember if I went out and went that way, or if I went out and went that way. Because that alcohol, I can't remember.
Colette's story would explain why she was seen on camera, driving around Jonathan's neighborhood. The problem is, why was she there around the exact time the shooting took place? The other issue the detectives have is they know Jonathan was addicted to painkillers. They also know that Colette's husband had also been a pill addict and a dealer, but Colette claims he had been sober for a year. Is it possible that Jonathan's death had something to do with their drug addiction?
It's just confusing to where all of these drugs were so easily accessible to John. That's what got me. I'm like, and where did he get the money? And did he owe them money?
It's like every video, every single police video got something to do with drugs. Can we, like, man, she more than a chick with her head cut off. She talking entirely way too much. I don't, did she make any sense to y'all yet, or she has been talking? She been talking for a while too.
Or, I don't know. I don't really want to, you know, I don't try and get into that scene because I don't want to.
Yeah, and that's kind of the commonality of the people that you just talked about. And then you've got your husband. Y'all don't fit in the mix unless there's something going on your end as well. I mean, a recovering addict or a recovering alcoholic does not put themselves in a social situation. and that's what I'm waiting on you to tell me is, okay, yeah, my husband, and I don't care if he sells or deals or whatever with these guys. We're trying to find out who it is that John is indebted to. And this little network of folks, I mean, somebody's got to hold the answers.
I really wouldn't know that information, you know.
I mean, do you know if he and Josh and Corbett, are they all buying from the same person? I mean, your husband, is he using it all that you know of?
No.
That you know of?
No. Yes.
Do y'all own any weapons?
No.
None.
No.
No handguns, BB guns, shotguns.
That's a rough area out there. Like most people that live out there have something.
No, he can't. We can't have weapons because he is a convicted felon. I can't believe anyone would do this to him, you know, to John, and we cried about it, and I mean, I don't know what to think. I really don't know what or who would do this.
So you have 4 drinks. Nothing intimate happened.
Nothing intimate happened. We hugged, I think, twice. That facial was throwing me off. It wasn't very sexy at the time.
That is weird.
That facial.
Colette explains that a month prior, the front door to their home was kicked in. Then 2 men stepped into the home and fired off several rounds from the shotguns they were holding. Her husband told her not to call the police because with his history, he didn't think it would go well for him.
Why do you think somebody would come to your house and do that?
From what I heard on the streets is that someone said we had all kinds of money on hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you can look in our bank statements and we're like 3 months behind on rent.
Right.
We don't have, you know, that's I'm like, we don't have anything.
Who do you think did that?
I have no idea.
And your husband doesn't have any idea?
No. We have gone and talked and
do you think he would tell you?
Who, my husband? Good question.
And that's what I'm getting at. Like, as far as like trust goes with you guys, aside from the infidelity, I guess, that he doesn't trust you for, or, you know, he's paranoid about, would he tell you if he was back in the game? And the reason I ask that is because, again, look at the people that he's got
around him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's not, you've been out of work, you know, I don't know how much money he's bringing in, he's not getting disability, and randomly these people show up and shoot up your house, and he doesn't want to call the cops. You know, if he's clean, did they go in the house looking around for anything? I mean, there's
I know.
It stinks.
It does.
It stinks.
It does.
Would he have had a stash for them to take?
I know when he's on coke and pills and all of that, and he knows that I would be gone the minute I saw it, and so would our son.
It troubles me to know that somebody comes into your house, kicks the door open, discharges a firearm where a family is housed, regardless of whether or not they were there or not, and you guys don't call the cops. Like, that just, it makes no sense to me. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you that, you know, I believe everything you're telling me, because I don't. I mean, it's, there's too much going on around you guys for it to be as innocent as it is. All right, and obviously, I think by the look on your face, you probably know that there's
upset. Like,
sure. I mean, whether you're concealing a relationship, whether your husband is back in the game, whether he was on a bender, why the cops were. I mean, all of these questions, they're unanswered, and the responses that you're giving us don't make any sense. You know, I wouldn't be pressing you for those answers if I thought you were being honest. The thing that I'm really having a hard time with is the incident at your house, your husband's involvement with these other guys. I mean, you guys may have been down here a short time. Some of these folks have been here for a long time. So we kind of know, like, it just, I don't know. And you're either going to somewhere deep down inside choose to tell me the truth, or you're not.
Well, I have been telling you the truth. I have been telling you the truth. And as far as people that have been here longer, I mean, I don't know. That would be like hearsay or just like, I can't believe this happened. I really can't. For someone to do that in such in just the manner it was done. I've never been to where I just saw him and that's the last hug I know I'm ever going to give him. I don't know. I'm not good with death. And especially like murder. I've never known anything like this before.
Although Colette appears composed and shows none of the typical body language cues associated with deception, detectives decide to make one final attempt at pressing her to see if she'll admit to knowing anything about the murder.
How did you know that? Because you said it a couple times already that you were the last person to see him alive. What made you think that? You know, like why? How did you know that?
Well, I knew I was one of the last people at his house. I didn't know if there was anyone else that had come after me or who was there with them. But, you know, I knew that I was there that night.
Your car was there with you in it, plain as day, right before and right at the time that it happened. Okay. So we've got all that on video. Okay. And we're trying to figure out where the connection is there. Okay. And as upset as you are about it, and you're refusing to believe that your husband is involved in drugs anymore, that your husband's involved in any of that stuff, and yet you have people kicking in the door, shooting enough bullets to where they're picking up shells and still leaving some behind. But that's just a random thing that happened. It really doesn't have anything to do with anything. And you think that it sounds like somebody set your husband up for that, you know, set y'all's house up to get hit. But you don't think any of this has to do with drugs or any of that, and that there's no connection between, you know, you, it sounds like y'all had a pretty tight-knit group there. So what are you not telling us here? Because we know that there is a good bit more, because there's a lot that, you know, that we know that we haven't told you yet, but there's obviously a lot that you know that you haven't told us.
I mean, I'm like rattling my brain at what it could be. I'm not quite sure. Now I feel like this is turning into, do I need to get a lawyer?
As soon as Colette says lawyer, the detectives are forced to stop the interview. At this point, they believe that Colette's husband may have started selling drugs again, and perhaps John refused to pay his debts. They decide the best thing to do is interview her husband and see what he has to say.
Well, he was angry with Isaiah because he was spending, John was spending bukus of money with him on pills, like every day. He'd go through 10 to 15 of them things a day, and they're selling them at $30 a piece. I think that's like $400 a day habit John would support. All of a sudden, he started having money trouble with the sipping cow thing or whatever. And he had been telling me about it because he'd stop by sometimes on break, vent to me about this and that about business, because he's like, I can talk to you, you're a little bit smarter than those guys or whatever, and you understand. And so he was having trouble with that and ran out of money. And he was angry because they wouldn't either front him pills for later or just give him some or whatever, because he felt he spent so much money, why not? He just said that, well, we all need to band together and get him or whatever. And I'm like, what does he mean, band together? Like, who's banding together? I'm not banding together with anybody for anything that he has going on. I know that. I told that to
Before you go
Josh.
further, how do you know John?
And at the time, you know, I had just got injured and I was seeking more medicine as well. So when I first hurt this leg over a year ago is when the hospital sent me out with basically no medicine. So I went on the hunt for medicine. And that's how I ended up getting intertwined with these people and everything, because I was buying pills to...
Take me, what, your relationship with John. Do you guys ever have any issues? Or, I mean, tell me, how many times did you see him? You know, did he come over every day? Did you go over to his house?
I went over to his house one time, and he generally would come over to my house. And for a while there, for a couple weeks there, he came over nearly every day.
Mm-hmm.
But it was out of convenience, you know, that his work is there and his home was there, I think. And he would call me just to shoot the breeze or whatever.
I mean, we're not here to jam you up in any way.
Yeah.
But I just need complete honesty from you, okay? Have you ever had anything in your house that you sold to him, such as narcotics or anything like that?
No.
You never sold him any drugs?
No.
Did you ever let him have any drugs that you had in the house before?
What do you mean you're not trying to jam me up? I mean, what kind of question? What do you want to know?
What I'm saying is I'm not going to arrest you for distribution of whatever you gave him. I'm just trying to establish a relationship that you had with him.
Yes, he did come over, and I did give him some medicine from time to time, yes.
And did he pay for that medicine? Or did he give you, like, items like a watch for that?
Well, I think the reason he gave me this watch is because he knew he wasn't going to have any money, and it was sort of his way of buttering me up.
I got you.
And then he told me he was going to pay me later, and that was basically how our thing went. He's like, well, I'll pay you later. You know I'm good for it because I got these stocks and this going on and these comic books, and you know about my watches, so why don't you just give me those, and I'll pay you later. Right. So I gave him some and gave him some and gave him some, and then he didn't pay me.
But how many total do you think he got from you over however long that was?
Hey, y'all, he making it sound worse and worse. The more he talk, it sound like you did it. It sound like he ain't pay you. Sound like he ain't pay you. Like, you still wearing cargo shorts with a striped shirt? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be mad too.
I don't know exactly. And you're telling me you're not going to jam me up.
I'll tell you, you're not even in our jurisdiction. Okay, you're actually in Beaufort County jurisdiction with the Bluffton Police Department. So I'm not here. We're here to investigate a homicide.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not here to investigate a drug case. Okay.
Yeah, that was somewhat our relationship because he knows I get medicine.
Okay.
So I can have it sometimes, and I knew other people, and I know I knew Isaiah as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that relationship there because there was some of the time where I did have some of Isaiah's, and then he would come and get them and go to work or whatever.
Now, if he knew...
Actually, I think Isaiah might have been the first person that put me in touch with him, now that I think about it.
If you both knew Isaiah, why would he not go directly to Isaiah and go to you instead?
Convenience.
As far as location or...
Location
or less money or...
Not less money, just less time.
Okay.
Sam admits that he would sell John medication when Isaac, who was their dealer, was out of product or not around. He also admits that John ran up a tab with him and he never paid. The detectives believe they are heading in the right direction, but soon they will realize that Jonathan's death had nothing to do with drugs or his ability to pay for them.
Damn, what was he
But
doing?
I mean, I quit doing all that. Like,
that's fine.
As soon as I lost that money,
I believe you, man. That's cool. That's cool.
Would John?
Because I know y'all.
Look, I'm telling y'all, it's the females. What I said at the beginning is females. It was the crazy female.
I've probably seen into my past. You know, I used to do a lot of stupid stuff. I used to deal drugs. I got in trouble for it.
Okay.
Ended up getting shot over a year ago, and ever since then, you know, I don't really want to talk about it. But you know, I was in Allendale in the wrong place at the wrong time. If that tells you anything.
Okay.
So after all that, you know, I've really just been standing back from it, you know what I mean? And then the pill thing was just there because of my leg or whatever, and that's how I ended up getting involved with these people, and then Josh Moore and whatever. But go ahead, let's...
Do you think that John might have mistakenly got in his head that you were still selling and had money in the house and stuff like that? Or?
Possibly.
Okay. Tell me about this incident that occurred? These guys coming up to your house. I'm not too familiar.
At first, I was in my bedroom one night, and I hear somebody tampering with the AC unit. And I go out first, and my stepmother, or my mother-in-law, I mean, she thinks it's raccoons because she'll throw scraps out in the yard or whatever. And she's like, oh, it's probably a raccoon. I've seen them out there, you know. So I go out there and I look and I don't see anything, and I go back in my room, and then the next time I hear it, I hear somebody kind of talking. Yeah, so they were on my porch, and I looked through by my wife's vanity in her bedroom. I could see through the blinds, and I could see over, and I just saw a guy in a yellow jacket, and then another figure. I couldn't really tell much more because I went back immediately, you know, and then, so whenever I saw that, I figured I'd try to spook them, so then I flipped the lights on in my room and came out in the den and flipped the lights on. It's like, get the hell out of here, you know what I mean? Like, we're calling 911. Which we didn't. I just heard him bolt, and I could hear him running across the yard, and then I waited a little while, and I saw a car leave from down the road hauling butt.
Did they ever fire any shots at you?
In Colette's version of this same story, she claimed that the two men came into the home, and they fired several rounds into the walls and ceiling.
How do you...
I don't like her.
From my understanding, there were some rounds, there were some bullet holes in your trailer.
In my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are. There were some that were there when we moved in.
So there were no bullet shots this night? This night that these guys came to the house, they didn't shoot at you, is what I'm saying? No. Okay. And you said
I mean, that's kind of what I made Josh think, because Josh starts all the rumors.
Okay.
So I did that on purpose.
Okay.
To try and hopefully make them think it's more severe so that maybe they leave me alone or something.
What did you tell Josh happened?
I told Josh that some guys came in and shot at me.
Okay.
And I shot at them, but I don't own guns.
Okay.
And I was lying when I said that. That never happened. That was my way of making him think that I was armed, or if somebody came in my house, I could get rid of them or whatever, because obviously I can't have a gun and I feel vulnerable over there. Who was home when?
When they came to...
Just me.
But didn't you just say that your mother-in-law was there? You just said that
you said something about the raccoon.
And I quote,
no, she was talking
mother-in-law in the house at time of robbery.
No, I didn't say anything about a robbery.
Not robbery. I'm sorry. She was in the house.
You were like, you need to take better notes.
Okay.
She was there the night when I saw the guys on the porch. Now there was a few nights that I heard people out there and stuff. Now the night that he's talking about, when my door supposedly got kicked in, she wasn't there. I was there.
Tell me about your relationship with your wife.
I ain't gonna lie, police be trying to get people. Because he did say that on one night he heard somebody AC unit, then it was a different night where he seen it doing the yellow jacket through the vanity. But the police, hey, they messy. I ain't
You
gonna
guys been married for how long?
14 years.
14 years.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. And did you guys have like a rocky point somewhere?
Yeah.
What happened with
a couple years ago? She just, I don't know, we were having issues, and I think with her it might have been some addiction issues she was having with pills, and I was trying to get her to stop, and she didn't want to stop, so.
She was addicted to pills?
Yeah, and I was just trying to get her to stop, but when she gets in that mind frame, there's no stop, there's F you, because you want me to stop, or you're trying to stop me, and she ended up taking off. But she ended up going up to Augusta and told me she was staying with her mother and her aunt. I looked into my phone records and realized that she was talking to somebody up there. She was talking to... Why are you looking around? Because I'm looking there?
No, because I'm looking for my phone, that's all. That's all.
That's what I do when I'm thinking about it.
No, it wasn't, had nothing to do with
Just try to remember. Oh, okay. Anyway, so... Yeah, that went on. I saw on her phone that she'd been talking to another man, and I figured out who it was, and it's a guy named David Heyman, and it turns out that it was her stepmother's brother, which was just terrible to me. So, shit, I can't remember. It's something I don't like to remember.
That's okay.
You know what I mean? I really don't want to talk about it.
No, that's fine. I gotta ask you, are you aware that she was over his house the night he was murdered?
He don't know nothing about that.
She did mention to me when she came home that she stopped by there.
Okay.
It looked like you lying for her.
Why did she tell you she didn't tell me?
No, I don't know if you knew or not. That's what I'm asking you. If you knew that she was.
But she told me that she stopped by.
Okay. Does she normally stop by his house?
That's what I asked her.
Yeah.
And she said no. She said she just wanted to stop by just because she had was concerned about him or whatever.
Okay. Now, Tuesday night, where were you?
I was at home.
You were at home
with my son and
what
mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law's home too.
I mean, I did ask her the next day, have you been going over there? I was like, because Josh called me and told me what happened, and then I was like, and then she said, well, I was over there last night, and I was like, why were you over there? Like, what the heck are you doing over there? And that's when she told me. Yeah, well, I stopped by because I was concerned. I was like, well, is this something that you've been doing? I was like, because I would like to know.
Right. Do you think that she might have been intimate with him?
I sure hope not.
I mean, because, and not to bring up a sore subject with you, but you remember her behavior when she dealt with your stepmom's son. Does she kind of exhibit the same behaviors over the past couple of weeks with John? Who do you think was involved with this?
I honestly think that he incurred a drug debt with somebody else.
Would you give us consent to search your house and your vehicle?
No.
You want to give us consent to search your house and vehicle?
No, that's just
okay.
Feels like invasion of my privacy, and
that's fine. That's why we asked for consent.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured I'd ask. Again, that just helps eliminate you more.
Before they end the interrogation, the detectives have one last question for Sam. They want to know why his story about the two men on his property was different than his wife's version.
Going back real quick again to that night, the other thing your wife told us was that when she walked in the house, she actually picked up a couple of shell casings left from when those guys came in. She said, basically what she told us was that they kicked in the door, you're in the bedroom, they look in the bedroom, see you, blindly fire a couple of shots around the corner in your general direction, and then take off, basically, is what happened. So to get a story that different from what you've given us, it kind of raises questions about what's going on with that.
I mean, I don't know why she thinks it happened just like that. I mean,
it may not be that specific, but she did say she picked up some shell casings.
Yeah, I remember her picking those up.
So where did those come from?
I don't know.
So these guys did fire at you, or no?
No.
I mean, it's not gonna. Reason why I ask is it's not gonna change anything. We just need to know if somebody's willing to try to kill you.
What's going on?
Then they may also be trying to kill John.
Yeah, they fired at me. I just don't want y'all messing with me. And
we're not here to mess with you. I already told you that.
Yeah, they came through the door and fired at me.
So you did get shot at.
Did you have a gun and did you fire?
No, I hid in her closet. Flipped the lights out.
About how many shots did they fire?
Just two. How would me shooting back change any of that?
Because it's going to scare them off. It's going to scare them off. They're going to know that you're protecting your house, and they're not going to come back. I mean,
well, I probably scared them off.
I would do the
I'll
same
say
thing.
that. Okay. Let's just say that I scared them off.
Okay, you scared them.
He got a gun.
Fair enough. All right.
He has.
But I currently have no weapons or anything like that.
Okay. Whose weapon was that you used to scare him off with?
I didn't necessarily do that. I scared him off. That's all I want to say.
Okay. You can't tell us how you scared him off? I mean,
you pretty much know already, so no, I can't. I mean, you.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Again, you're the victim in this situation. You're allowed to defend yourself, especially in your house. You ever hear of the Castle Doctrine?
What does it say? That felons can have firearms? I don't think so.
Well, what it says is that you're allowed to protect your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware of that, but I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
Without a lawyer.
Okay. I can't. I understand. I'm not here to jam you up.
After asking to speak with a lawyer, the detectives were forced to let him go. At this point, the police were back to where they started and had no idea who killed Jonathan or why. A week later, Sam was pulled over for speeding, and the police found some marijuana.
They really is trying to get him jammed up. But I want to know who did it. I think it was still the girl. I don't care what nobody said.
In his possession. They also found a single shotgun shell inside of his pocket. The shell matched the ones found in Jonathan's yard the day he was murdered. This gave the police probable cause to search Sam's home, but they came up empty-handed. The police also got a warrant to search his phone, and they found a single text message Sam sent to one of his friends. The message read, "I hope you don't wake up from this text. Put gun in back of truck." The police tracked the number to an address not far from Sam's home. They spoke with the owner of the home, who explained that yes, he had let Sam borrow a shotgun for protection, and that Sam had returned the firearm recently. He then showed the investigators the shotgun, and he told them that it hadn't been touched since Sam dropped it off. Several tests were run on the firearm, and it came back that not only was it the same one used to kill Jonathan, but it was also covered in Sam's DNA. This was the break the police needed, and Sam was arrested and charged with murder. Almost immediately after Sam was arrested, his wife asked to speak with a detective, claiming she wanted to confess to what happened.
After I left John's, I went home, and we got into a fight, Sam and I.
What was the fight about?
I don't even remember everything. He was mad that I went to John's. He was upset with me because I had already gone to John's, and I had never talked to John without Sam around. So he automatically thought something was up when there wasn't anything. But I was just concerned. I was truly concerned for John. And I didn't know any of this had happened until I saw it in the news. And I just knew, I didn't know what to do. I was scared. I go to leave, and he grabs me, and you're not going anywhere without me, and, chases me down, gets in the car, and then at that point,
So you actually got in the car and were pulling away?
Yes.
Okay.
And at that point, I didn't want to take the fight back to the house because of Chase being there and everything. And we rode around talking.
Where the argument happened at that point?
A lot of it was outside on the front porch. And he was getting really loud, and, I couldn't control him. So I just was like, I'm out of here. And he ended up getting in the car. Chased me down, got into the car, and we didn't go too far. I don't even remember exactly if I even pulled out onto the road. I think I pulled right into our little drive. That's where those cones are at the top of the hill, and stopped. And then I was like, okay, I gotta get some sleep. I've got to be at work at 8 in the morning. I don't need this shit. Nothing's going on. Nothing, you have nothing to worry about with John or anyone. I didn't know whenever he got the gun what was going to happen. And I know that.
So you went back to your house?
We went back to the house.
Okay.
And he had been carrying that gun since Cody gave it to him for protection from the door getting kicked in.
Right.
And, he was constantly paranoid about someone coming back. And so he had that gun, and then he was like, well, let's go talk to John. I want to confront him about you. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And we rode around, and you could, and I'm like, I don't know what to do at this point. I don't know what to do. And we ended up getting into more of a fight, and I threw my hands up and told him to get out. And I left. And then he called me and said, I need you to come get me. And I had no idea what happened, what was going on. He just kept saying, let's go. Come on, let's go. Where are you? And, I'm like, what did you do? Did you talk to John? What did he say? I was like, did you hear what he had to say? Because I know that him and I had nothing going on. and he wouldn't say anything to me. Went home, I slept on the couch, and he slept in the bed.
In the end, Sam would be convicted of first-degree murder, and he was sentenced to the rest of his life in prison. In exchange for her testimony against her husband, Colette was sentenced to 15 years in prison. What do you think about this case?
You know what? I was wrong about her. That was both wrong. He was so lame. You mad about, man. Look here, y'all. So, first off, they was both wrong. You knew he had a gun, so you let him hop out the car with a shotgun in a bag, and you over here try to act like or concealing the shotgun in clothing, and you try to act like it was normal. You knew he had it. Quit trying to act dumb. That's why you in jail now. Then you try to flip the script. Oh, so this is what happened. Cause you already knew it. You was lying. Then I started listening to him. I'm like, hold on, like you lying too. Like he was, yeah. Because when the police start asking him questions, you can tell he had a script already in his brain already. Like it was on his face. Why? He already knew it. Like he was too prepared for it all, if you can say. Like he knew he was going to be asked that question. It wasn't nobody who had to think for a second to be like, you know what? Nah, And then he mentally calculated how much time he should wait to answer the question. So yeah, I peeped that when he started talking. She was lying. She was just lying. She was lying so bad. She over there trying to do all that extra over talking. Also, like she been talking for like 6 minutes and I ain't understood nothing. Like nothing that you said makes sense or is even relevant. We having an earthquake? What is this? But I hope I never feel that again. Yes, I zoned out immediately when she started talking. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. I don't know what that was. It was somehow it was something that just vibrated the whole. It was just like it felt like a pulsating vibration. Like something that's vibrating like your phone would. Imagine, you know how you can tell your phone vibrating? So imagine a giant super phone. That's what it just felt like. That's what I'm like, is we having an earthquake? It went away though. So like right as I got up to open up the window to hear what it was, it just everything just vanished. Shit, I hope y'all don't feel like here. I don't know what that just was. It was just weird though. I'm like, man, it made me stop mid talk. Yeah, that was off though. Hit that like and subscribe button for one of these people come to your house. And then the fact that he let jealousy, it was jealousy. It wasn't even a debt. He let jealousy do that. Yeah, y'all gotta do better. Had to do better. Oh, look, y'all. This is the last video for right now. But this was a body cam video of a police officer getting run over. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Police officers supposed to be these trained individuals, but sometimes they be acting like straight deer in the headlights. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know. When I say deer in headlights, I mean they jump in front of the cars on purpose. Yeah, if you one of them police officers and you jump in front of a car on purpose, like, what made you want to do that? I just want to know. I know sometimes the suspect do some stupid stuff, but I done seen some things.
Shot fired!
Okay, they pulled a knife on you. Which one?
This one here.
Hey,
I got nothing to do with him.
I'm trying to leave. I'm going to stay here.
I don't think this one of them situations, but I'm just saying in general.
Okay, stop. I'm trying to talk to you and you're walking away from me.
10-4.
Okay, first off.
Listen, I don't live here.
I'm going to hold on to this.
Sure. Hold on. Let me take it off.
Whoa. Don't touch it.
10-4, take it off.
Thank you. I'm going to hold on to this.
You hold on to it.
Okay. What's going on today?
Listen, my friend got in an argument with the owner. I'm just trying to help Navy. I'm a former Marine. He's former Navy. He told him he has to leave. I said if he didn't call the cops on him, I'd get him the out of here. That's it. I want nothing to do with this,
Is this your friend here?
Yes. He's the one he threw out.
So
I told that man to stay the away from me. Sergeant, I
I'm
need
just going to hold on to this. Hold on a
All right,
second.
hold on to my weapon.
I'm going to rewind the tape and I'm going to copy it for you. Okay. Sir, do you have any ID on you so I know who I'm speaking to?
Yes, sir. I'll tell you who I am first. Robert, I just got out of jail Monday. Let me find the ID.
Okay, so while you're looking for your ID, what's going on today?
Met this guy over next door at the Gator Lounge. He's Marine Corps. I got out of jail Monday morning.
Yeah, Kurt.
Night, $80 a night.
Look for your ID while you're talking.
Hey, Sarge, I don't need this trouble.
Okay.
I don't need this trouble. Okay. I'm just trying to help out a Navy vet. I'm a vet. I'm a Purple Heart receiver. I got wounded by the Mujahideen. Tried to kill me and my 12-man A-team in our sleep. You're gonna disarm both my weapons?
I am gonna hold on to him. I'm gonna hold on to him. I'm not.
How about this? Let me just leave.
How
Let me take my stuff.
Do you have any ID on you?
Yes, I'll get it.
Okay, thank you.
Why do you need my ID?
Why?
Yeah.
Because we're out here right now.
Okay, I have nothing to do with him.
Okay, listen to me.
Yes, sir,
Listen
Sergeant.
to me.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Just get the ID.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Okay, thank you.
This is all I got right now. I don't have the, this is good enough. I can use my name, number,
It was 10-5 on the phone. Check it out.
Yeah. I'm not letting him leave.
Hey, Sergeant. I'm sorry. That's all I got on me is my OSHA card. That's it. I have nothing to do with this. I told him I would get him off the property to please leave me alone. I walked across the street for 2 seconds and come back and he's fighting with the owners. I want nothing to do with this, Sarge.
Okay. Give me just a few minutes.
Let me tell you something right now. I spent 4 years in the Marine, but I also spent 15 years in prison, okay?
Okay.
I came home. I couldn't deal with life. I started doing drugs. I started robbing. Yeah, I drink a lot now, but I don't rob. Oh, my.
The officer's body camera is cut off here due to it being damaged. As 2 backup officers arrive and activate their body cameras, the suspect escalates the situation to a new extreme.
Hey! Watch where you're going, man!
Roger. And I just...
Whiskey 5! Shots fired! Shots fired!
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So look. You see this? You see this right here? You dive. You go this way. You don't try to go for your weapon that's on the right side of your body and expect somebody to, man, I'm smart. I want to live. I'm finna dive towards her. Boom. Now you getting pitted. You was betting off jumping out the way than pitting them, because now instead of you going this way, you finna be up here, which means that you had room to go over there, and you went towards the middle of the street. Hold on.
Whiskey 5! Shots fired! Shots fired!
It made me mad.
The body cam footage frame by frame shows the officer clearly being hit by the front end of the suspect's vehicle and riding up on the hood as he discharges his firearm, firing 4 shots at the suspect through the windshield.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That was stupid.
Are you okay, Sarge?
You okay?
Sarge is an idiot.
Start an ambulance. Start an ambulance. To the
Going
Blue Boy.
northbound? Northbound?
Vehicle went northbound 4th Street.
So during the headlight, right? Okay, yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I ain't tripping. So the Sarge, yeah, come on. You stepped in front of that car on purpose. Man, what? You could have went left. Left was clear. They didn't hit the, man. I'm not even gonna break it down for you.
You okay? My God! We need EMS. Are you okay?
Tier 1 is down. Shots fired by officer. Which way did he go? That way? Did he turn off? Is he okay?
He's okay.
He's okay, babe? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Can I get something to drink? Sergeant Maris, 10-4.
Cold
water or something? Can I get him some cold water? Yeah, can you get some water? Yeah, I'll get him some water. He's okay. He's okay.
You alright, buddy?
Go back.
Yeah, okay, babe.
He's okay.
Suspect just arrived. Get out of the vehicle! Start the vehicle! Get out of the Start the vehicle! Get out of the vehicle! We have the suspect back at the Blue Boy. We have 2.
Show me your hands!
1 at gunpoint.
Show me your hands!
One at gunpoint.
Show me your
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Get on the ground!
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
Are you injured?
I'm wounded. 1 gunshot wound to the chest.
Suspect is in custody. We need an ambulance for him as well. Please call Blue Boy. Where's your passengers?
They hopped out.
I'm wounded.
Okay, EMS is coming. We have a gunshot wound to the chest.
Where's your passengers?
Where's the passengers at?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
She got out.
She got out?
Yeah, she hopped out. Why was she still in the car?
You have any other guns on you?
I have no gun.
No other knives?
Clear path for ambulance to come in.
Here. Scoot on your side.
Hi, buddy.
2 gunshots, if possible, to the chest. We have passengers in the vehicle. We don't know where they went.
He's not armed. Get the handcuffs off.
Get the handcuffs off.
He's not up to apply for...
Yeah, I'll go get him, man.
Get him over. Get him over. Is he breathing? Something in the
I
wound.
know how to read the video. Hell no.
Get his shirt off. He's got some scissors locked off. Let's go.
Alpha en route, can you hear 1018?
Let's go.
Y'all won't get me. I don't got time to see all these notifications.
Get it on the top. Get it on the wound. Let's go.
So yeah, we're doing life-saving measures, doing what they supposed to.
Trying to throw Navy out of the hotel.
All right. Did you pull a knife?
No.
Did you have a knife?
I carry one, yes.
Okay, but you had a knife in your hand, didn't you?
No, I told the owner, stay the f away from me.
Where's EMS?
Somebody's calling, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they were all over the radio.
Okay, and then what happened? Okay.
Where is it?
Can we move this truck?
Are they there yet?
But I think it's okay.
I didn't shoot you. I just want to leave. I just wanted to leave. All I wanted to do. I gave them to him.
Yeah,
Let your deputy take my weapons.
Okay.
you wanted to leave and the officer wanted to pay leave.
This incident took place on March 25, 2021 in Bradenton, Florida. The suspect, later identified as 41-year-old Charles William Mickle III, was quickly transported to the hospital for his gunshot wound to be treated. He did survive thanks to the life-saving techniques of officers and paramedics who responded to the scene. The officer was also transported to a nearby hospital and treated for minor injuries. He was later released in stable condition. Charles was subsequently charged with 2 counts of felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of felony aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer with a motor vehicle. He later pleaded no contest to all charges and was given a sentence of 20 years in prison with 1,058 days of jail credit, bringing his sentence down to just over 17 years. He will be released in 2041 when he is 61 years old and will have spent more than half his life in prison.
Before I became a cop, I used to think that police shootings...
Boy, you better becoming an informant. I'm not gonna lie to you. And not only that, they would have. I bet you I would have got my time bumped down. I would have had any jury in the world looking at this video. Like, so you see all this space right here, right? Instead of using your brain, you want to be a deer in the headlights, right? Instead of using your brain and going to the left and getting completely out the way, because the Jeep right there, the Jeep and that it was a Jeep and a, what car was that? Was that a Monte Carlo? Was it a Monte Carlo? It could have been a Monte Carlo. It was a Jeep and a Monte Carlo. How did you end up between both of them cars and both of them cars didn't get hit? That mean if you would have jumped or just stayed behind the Jeep in general, that you would never got touched. You jumped into the roadway. So just think about that. Like, how am I gonna be like, somebody ran me over and I jump into the roadway? You can't. I'm an officer of the law. I told you to stop. It's called police pursuits for a reason. It's called high speed chases or a thing for a reason. Sad to say. Like, y'all should have had some spikes on his tires. Y'all should have spiked them. You should have had all this ready. You should have never let him get into the car. None of that should have happened. Yeah, it was a black Monte Carlo. Exactly. I'm like, how did you end up between them two cars and they both undamaged? So that means you jumped into the middle of the street. Like, man, no. I don't be condoning it. I didn't even know it was going to be one of them videos, but it turned out to be one of them videos where he like, oh, I got a gun. You're going to stop for me. No. And if this dude was actually smart, talking about released in 2041, if he was actually smart, that boy would have been out of jail within he'd been out of jail in 2030 easily. He had to have a brain fart moment. Cause I'm like, just think about this. You fighting with somebody and or you see somebody trying to drive off and not listening to nothing you say, whether it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, grandma, auntie, mama, it don't matter who it is, right? You trying to drive off and then they jump right in the middle of the street, like, or you jump right in the middle of the street in front of the car. What do you expect gonna happen? Like, like what? That's more than the brain fart moment. Like, what do you expect gonna happen? If I jump in the path of moving cars, I'm going to get hit. Like, I'm supposed to be an avenger. Like, Sergeant had to be drunk. That's the only thing I don't be liking is like, bro, why would you jump in front of the car? Why? Why would you do that? You took time out of your day instead of going. That's why you ain't got rhythm. You could tell he ain't got no rhythm. Cause he went right when he was supposed to go left. Like, he ain't got no rhythm. That don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense. You sat right here and jumped in front of the car. Yeah, man. Police got it. Y'all done did it today. Y'all done got me today. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all done got me today. I ain't finna keep playing with y'all, though. But, hey, y'all, hit that like and subscribe button, man. Nah, he got stick drift. His control ain't die. He got stick drift. Yeah, he got stick drift, y'all. He like I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna get out of here. He got me messed up, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. What am I? Listen. Who knows? Is it a good night chat? Oh. This full screen. This one way more. This. I want to know what the government got going on. So we got all this Jeffrey Epstein stuff going on, and then we got Obama talking about UFOs. So we got all the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Then Obama and UFOs. Do that go together with y'all? They like, nah. And then did y'all heard that they said that the only reason they not prosecuting people from the Jeffrey Epstein, like, Look. Hey, it be like that. Hey, but look, did y'all ever they said that the only reason why they not going after everybody in the Jeffrey Epstein case is if they did that, then the government would collapse or the economy, like, yeah, the structure would collapse or some BS. So that mean we don't have a good structure then. Now do we? Now do we? Look, the sad part is this though. Sad part is this. I'm looking at these ages. I'm like, all right, 70. All these older people are trying to live longer so they can stay in charge. All these older people trying to look younger. Cause think about how old, like, I need to know exactly how old Trump is. Like, I don't even know how old Trump is, but he is 79 years old. Just think about that, y'all. Like, he is 79 years old, right? He can't relate to nobody that's 30 or 40 or 50. He is 79 years old. Like, don't get me wrong. You can relate to different age groups of people, but you can't really. It is you can't though. Like you can't. No matter how much you want to be like your older like your older friend, I can relate, but I can't relate at the same time. Like my brother, it'd be like, oh, you got brothers. If I got a brother that's even 5 years older than me, just 5 years, I can relate, but I can't relate to a certain degree. Depending on what generation he was born in. Because, before my generation, I was born in the late 90s. So we act different. We can relate to mostly everybody because we were the first to do a lot of everything. And we grew up with everything. We did this. And we had the mindset that we didn't care. Y'all don't understand this. Them late 90s babies, we was smart. When we said we didn't care and we not finna listen, we had valid reasons. They just try to say we was talking back. That's talking back. No, I'm speaking facts. Nah, it ain't no talking back. I'm speaking facts. Nah, don't do that. That's when I start realizing that, I'm like, hold up. I'm smarter than a lot of y'all. I'm smarter. Yeah, hold up. I'm smarter than most of man, you look at your family, man. I'm smarter than most of y'all. Y'all not finna down me. You crazy? No cap. Stay in the child's place. This grown folks' business. Like, whole time she 8 months behind on the water bill. Trying to be bougie. You being disrespectful. Nah, you got too many baby daddies. All them kids got different daddies. You always be saying how none of them ain't doing nothing. Hey, I was one of them kids, I'll make you straight want to put hands on me. But you better be well aware what I'll dish back out to you. But yeah, man. It's a lot of stuff going on. They trying to confirm aliens. We disrespectful. Hey, nah. Look, when you a boy and then they try to swing on you for no reason and you start blocking them, they tell the world how they went 8 rounds with Mike Tyson on legendary difficulty. Like what? Because I didn't let you punch me and swing on me for no reason. I'm alien, they late. Yeah, man. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. No cap though. Like, yeah, the alien stuff, that throw me off. It throw me off. It really do. Ain't even for the reason that y'all would think of. It's not. It's not for that. It's the fact that you always knew. Like, you ever seen some crazy stuff in your life, and then everybody done seen something in their life that was aliens. It's just about if you was one of them people who actually stand on business. Yeah, bobbing and weaving. And nah, for real. But look, so it's certain people who will see something and be like, "Oh yeah, I see something." Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I see something," and that's cool, right? And then you got the other people who be like, "Bruh, nah, I seen that and I just watched it. I ain't take my eyes off of it." Nah, look, I don't know what all this different galaxy. I believe we got aliens that come from different planets and all this, right? But it ain't even that. It's the fact that I'm finna mess our heads up. Where's Santa Claus at? The North Pole. Everything everybody talk about is the North Pole. The North Pole get all his love whenever you start paying attention. The North Pole gets so much love. What about the South Pole? Why can't you go to the South Pole? You can't just go to the South Pole and do what you want. You can't. No matter how much money you got, you can't just go to the South Pole. If you fly over the South Pole, they will pull over your plane. You can't even, like, hey, you better stop playing. You can't even live. Like, what is this? Is this reality? I need to go get another controller. Let me go get a controller. Yeah, nah, it's yeah, a lot of people be overthinking it though. A lot of people be thinking it's something way bigger than what it is, and it ain't. It's the fact that it's all her, and it's humans that live in certain areas. The government hide everything from us. Touchscreen phones is out in the 60s. We didn't get them until fucking the 2010s. Let me turn it. Yeah, but man, if people knew, if people knew. This world messed up too. Tell you fried. Hey, what'd you say to me? Who weak? Well, I'll punch through you, man. Hold up, I gotta turn you up. I can't hear you. You so weak that you low. I'm talking about, weak ears. Tell your ears weak. Hey. That boy Cortland is playing Modern Warfare 2 remastered with his bag pasta ass. Yeah, I bet you did. Man, shut up, nigga. Hey, man. Hey, hey. Yeah, posture. Wait, man, you talking about pasta, nigga? Shut up. Posture, nigga, with a stir in that motherfucker. Oh. Hey, boy. Hey, hey, Buddha. Hey, Buddha. Hey, Buddha. If I throw salt on you, you gonna straight shrivel up and straight fade away. Straight dissolve. Yo, like a straight sedan on me. Yo, goo eating ass on me. When your birthday? Ah, damn, man. Happy birthday, bruh. I straight don't feel good today. It's hella week today. Don't feel good. No, bruh, it's your birthday. That's why we straight don't feel good. It's a straight terrible day. Bruh, I thought I was tripping. I straight woke up with a straight black eye. He took 3 socks in the pair, boy. What kind of feet you got? Hey, man. He talking about gout. Like, what, bro? Yeah, man. Man. Where you at, Buddha? I ain't played this game. The hell is. I'm standing in here, boy. Yo, bad. Who? Don't matter. It ain't nothing to be rusty, bruh. I'm a straight Avenger. Oh, God. Stop playing with me. I'm him. Shut up, nigga. You sound like you 50 feet in the back of the barbershop and shit. Screaming to the mic, nigga. We can't hear you. We got elevator music on. Yeah, nigga. It sound like you're in the elevator. And your phone going up that motherfucker. You still downstairs. No. You need to upgrade. Nah, I can hear you. But your shit weak, though. You been biting on, man. I told you keep your mouth out there. No, he did. No, he did. People all trying to blame the kids. Nah, you trying to blame the kids. Oh shit. Are you good? Okay, good switch. Shoot, shoot, shoot. You just shoot the ball. I had it. Well, I was open if you would have got me on the road. Ah. Oh yeah. Ah, man, that terrible. We can shoot like that this year. Well, this season. Oh no, we good. Shoot. That's my fault for not jumping. I, that's my fault. I don't know none of my dribble moves no more. Uh. Damn, that was hella fast. One of them was excellent. Oh, wow. That's my fault. I ain't shot in 30 years. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He gonna shoot it. Hey, you hella funny. Nah, I don't want. I don't what's call it. I usually have it plugged up, but I don't feel like it. I ain't got nothing plugged up right now. I, man, I ain't even shot the ball in 4 months. To my Waluigi. Hey, he he called this nigga Waluigi. Like, come on, man. Let me. Hey, wait. Let me change this. Cause I see 2K. Then they always doing something. I ain't played this game in 80 years though. I don't even care. Man, my favorite. Shut up, nigga. You eat all meals, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Noodles hella good. These noodles hella good. Yo, bad good ass. Shut up. Oh, good gonna fall out. Yes, you do. Talking about he don't eat them. Watch this. Yeah, I'm finna come out Thursday. I, we don't care about your little sandwich. You don't put no floss in your lunchbox. You don't get no floss in your lunchbox. Shut up. You ain't even listening. Yeah, floss. Yeah. You don't got no floss in your shit. Your ass don't get no floss. Your teeth bad. Fudge. So fudge. Like, why do you all? Oh God! Like, what do you? Who go? Do people go to the store just buy fudge? Like straight fudge. Like, come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Fudge. Like, not not sludge, but fudge. Like, come on, man. Get the fuck on, man. Like, stop saying fudge. I hate hearing that shit. Like fudge. Hey, don't your motherfucker like call me mangy. Hey, bro, y'all ass slow. Y'all ass is slow. Ah, man, your ass is mangy. Hey, Court, you finally a senior citizen, boy. Straight fudge, dude. A bar of fudge is crazy. I will never eat no motherfucking fudge. I don't like fudge. Don't sound like a good meal. It don't sound good. Nougat. I don't even like. I don't even like Nutella. I don't even like Nutella. Yeah, that's overwhelming to me. It's like pink chocolate peanut butter. That shit weird. Damn, 2 screens? Dang, let me grab it. What? There you go. Ugh. I ain't jumped for that. Damn, shit took 4 days, didn't it? Bro, you been eating fudge. That's your problem. Okay. I had faith in you. Yeah, I had faith in you. Oh, okay. It'll blow past me. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. He the best. It ain't nobody better. Oh, is he wearing the okay, don't worry about it. I ain't letting nobody in no digital jacket beat me. Nobody in no digital jacket. They straight put it on Buddha too. Because how did you not get enough time to even put it up? I could have slimed it in. I could have straight slimed it in, but that's cool. Okay, okay. They you okay. That weak ass shit. Oh weak. Damn, I ain't still it. No. Hey man. Hey man. Oh my lord. I'm not doing no dunks on this nigga. Oh, that should have been green. I'm mad. He straight contested that without putting a hand up. I thought you couldn't do that on her. Woo-hoo-hoo. Open? Damn. Yeah, come on, Young Buck. Oh God. Young Buck. Fuck on. Hey, you hella shut up, man. Uh-oh. Look at this. That should have been me. And why you let them you put that shit on broadcast? You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You put that shit on broadcast. Hey man. Let me end this. I'm chilling, man.